Boundaries aren't hard. You've just never learned that it's okay to ask for what you need. It's not that you don't know how to set boundaries, it's that you've never learned how to actually do it. You probably grew up in a family where you didn't have boundaries, and they weren't something that you learned how to do from a young age or that felt comfortable or good or acceptable. Many of us grow up in families where there are no boundaries, right? And when we never have ever practiced or tried them, it feels almost impossible to do them later in life. So this isn't because you can't, but it's because it's uncomfortable and it feels new, and it's a learning curve that needs to happen within the space for you to actually be able to follow through and put them in place. So when you do set boundaries or you try to set boundaries, you're doubting yourself, you're thinking, oh, this can't be the right way, this didn't work, this is not going to work, right? Because you've never actually been able to work that muscle to trust the fact that what you're asking for is what you need and that you actually deserve it. It's something that takes practice and it takes time and it takes you showing up over and over again to understand how to do it and what actually works for you. I would also argue that when you did set boundaries or you did try to set boundaries, they weren't received well. And that's the reality of when a situation has never had them before, they're not going to be received well. Because if the people around you have not had boundaries and you've never had boundaries yourself, then it's a brand new space of needing to learn and grow and shift perspective. And boundaries are not a way to control someone else. They're a way to protect yourself. They're a way to protect your own energy. I see a lot where people use them to control someone else's behavior, but they're actually meant for you to be able to control your own space and maintain your own safety. And without them, you're unable to have the emotional safety that you need to feel safe in relationships. So a boundary can sound like, I am not going to talk about that with you. Can we please change the subject? A boundary is also no, which is a full sentence. A boundary is not, if you do this, then I'm going to do this. That is an ultimatum. They are different. Setting boundaries is a skill. It's a skill that you build over time and that you get better at the more that you practice it and the more that you do it.